Right now in Zimbabwe, a new message is spreading and it is changing the political atmosphere very fast. The slogan is 2027 Haasviki. And what it simply means in English is he will not reach 2027. This message is now entering the political space and it is directly connected to President Emmerson Mnangagwa and what is happening inside the ruling party. This is not just an ordinary political statement. This is something deeper. It is pointing to a situation where there may be pressure, disagreements, and strong differences happening within powerful groups. Before we go deeper, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any important updates. Stay with me because this story is getting more serious as we go. Now, let's go straight into what is happening. There is growing tension inside ZANU PF. This tension is not loud on the surface, but it is becoming more visible in different ways. The slogan 2027 Haasviki is one of those signs. It is showing that some people are not comfortable with how things are going, and they are starting to express it. In politics, messages like this do not just appear without reason. They come when there is pressure building. And right now, that pressure is slowly coming out. Some people inside the system are beginning to think about the future. They are looking ahead and they're asking themselves, what will happen next? When that kind of thinking starts too early, it creates competition. And when there is competition, there is tension. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe because we are breaking everything down step by step so everyone can understand. Now, another important thing to understand is that Zimbabwe is facing economic challenges. Many people are feeling the pressure of daily life. Prices are going up. Jobs are not easy to find. And many families are trying to manage. When people feel this kind of pressure, they begin to look at leadership more closely. They begin to ask questions. They begin to expect change. And when expectations are not met, messages like this slogan begin to spread faster. So what we are seeing now is a combination of political pressure and economic pressure coming together. This is where it becomes very important because when internal party issues meet public frustration, the situation becomes more sensitive. Make sure you like this video and subscribe right now because this kind of information helps you stay aware and understand what is really going on. Now, inside ZANU PF, there are different groups. These groups may not always agree on everything. Some support the current direction, while others are thinking about new ideas and new leadership in the future. When these differences grow, they create silent competition. This competition is not always seen openly, but it shows in actions, statements, and now even slogans. The slogan 2027 Haasviki is not just a sentence, it is a signal. It is telling us that something is happening behind the scenes. And when something happens behind the scenes for a long time, it eventually comes into the open. Let's continue. Another key point is how fast this message is spreading. Once a political message starts moving quickly, it becomes difficult to control. People begin to repeat it, discuss it, and share their own opinions. This increases its power. Because in politics, a message becomes strong when many people are talking about it. Right now, this slogan is creating conversations. It is making people think. It is raising questions. And that is exactly how influence grows. If you are following this, make sure you like this video and subscribe so you can stay updated as this story develops. Now, let's talk about leadership. When a leader is in power, unity is very important. Strong leadership depends on strong support from within. But when there are differences inside, it can affect that unity. Even small differences can grow into bigger issues if they are not managed well. That is why this moment is very important. Because how the leadership responds will shape what happens next. If the situation is handled calmly and wisely, things can stabilize. But if it is not handled well, the tension can increase. Now, let's look at the effect on the country. When there is uncertainty in politics, it affects confidence. people begin to feel unsure about the future. This can affect business, investment, and even daily life. Stability is very important for progress, and that is why situations like this must be watched carefully. Again, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because we are giving you the full picture in a simple way. Now, think about this carefully. Why would a message like "it will not reach 2027" become popular? It shows that there are people who believe change could happen before that time. It could also be a way to influence how others think. Because once people start believing something, it can begin to shape reality. This is how powerful messaging works in politics. Let's go deeper. There is also the issue of timing. The year 2027 is not random. It is close enough to create discussion, but also far enough to allow planning and positioning. This makes it a strategic point. People who are thinking about the future of leadership may start acting early. And when many people start acting early, it creates movement. That movement is what we are beginning to see now. If you are still watching, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Your support helps this channel grow and bring more updates like this. Now, let's talk about unity again. Unity inside a political party is what keeps it strong. But when unity is tested, leaders must act carefully. They must listen, observe, and respond in a way that brings calm. Because if unity is not maintained, it can affect everything. And that is why this moment is being watched very closely. Now, here is another important point. This situation is not just about one person. It is about the system, the structure, and the direction of leadership. When people express messages like this, they are also expressing their expectations.